Yo, 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 yo. All right, we're gonna get straight into it. Hey, first and foremost, want to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
Double honors due to our apostles, bishops, and elders at Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect out there, man. All right, you know what times we in, man. We ain't even really got to say much about speaking on the times that we in, but right now, the actual time currently that we in is we're holding the Lord's Passover. Okay, and this is a very solemn. Well, we held it last night, and we held it as a very solemn assembly. But it's still carrying over through the week because it's a week-long thing. It's a week-long. The Lord requires us to hold it, for a week. All right, so that means what? Daily eating your unleavened bread. Okay, basically eating your unleavened bread. But more overly, how the Lord does things, He does things in the physical to play off into the spiritual. Okay, so with you physically getting your bread removed out of your house, it signifies basically purging the leaven out of your actual house, which is your lob, which is your mind. Okay, so we're gonna go into basically, how Yahushua is the word. All right, Yahushua encompasses every part of this book, but I'm gonna bring out certain key points to where basically, man, the Lord He's the author and finisher of our faith, man. All right, and we gotta give the praises, honor, and glory not only to Yahweh but Yahushua, because He set him up on His right hand for him to pray. And a lot of Christians or a lot of people, they don't want to praise Yahushua. Like they just think that, oh, He's just a mortal man, but He's in the spiritual realm. How is He a mortal? He's just a man, right? He went to the Father, okay, and now He's getting back that glory that He once had, like He always said when He was down here. Restore me back to that glory which I once had when I was with you. All right. So without further ado, brothers, got anything?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
Romans 12 chapter.
Bring it up.
This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. I just brought that out to back up. Right now we have the Lord's Passover to the best of our ability, rehearsing the righteous acts, and we're currently in the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and all it is, we don't have to make it a big announcement of what we're doing, to the outside world. The Lord knows we're presenting our bodies as that living sacrifice. Right. By going out on the highways and hedges, we're in a time now where telling the truth is a revolutionary act, like that guy quoted. He made that quote. And right now, what are we seeing? We're seeing war. We're seeing the tiny tots starting to get exposed. So us speaking this truth of our true heritage, that puts a target on our back. And that's what the Lord loves. It says this is our reasonable service, right? So we don't have to, like we were speaking about, man, it yields benefits. There's rewards. There's perks. You're not just going to come in the truth and catch hell,
right? All
right? But, it starts with, this is what we were supposed to do as Israelite men. Men, this is what we were created to do. All right, but there's benefits, of course, to it. But we're seeing how the works that we're doing, which we don't glory in our works. This is the Lord that's putting the spirit on us to do it. But we're seeing how it's from the apostles coming on the scene to now we're in World War III.
That's right.
There's no there may be a world. Yeah, years ago we was like, hey, there might be. I mean, not it might, but World War III is coming, and people are like, oh, but now it's in everybody's face. Just today, the top army chief, he's resigned basically forcefully, because he wasn't with the Iran war, the ground invasion. So we're seeing a convergence. We're seeing Esau being divided against themselves. We're seeing the elect waking up, and calling on our power. So we're at a point where the Lord is gonna. He's not gonna hide himself anymore. He's making good on His word.
What is that? Not hold our tongue no more. Basically, what one of the prophets said, as concerning the Lord, like hold not thy tongue no more, like basically.
That's 2 15, man.
Let's get that.
Yeah.
Let's get that real fast. Yeah, man, because the Lord is speaking, man. All right, the Lord is really, when we talk about and we read through the scriptures that basically the iniquities have reached into heaven, man, the Lord has really, He's fed up with this place, man. All right, He's about to execute judgment on a high scale, on a high level scale, not seen by any eyes ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, this second Exodus that we're approaching is going to trump out the first Exodus, man. All right, when you go into Jeremiah the 16th chapter, all right, we're going to have a new high holy day. All right, but yeah, man, you know, just speaking on Yahweh Shai, and like the brother was going into, basically, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, there's so much meat on there, but we're gonna get right to the point now.
Yeah, get back to it.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 7, it says, "Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no
There you
more
go,
as
there you
touching
go.
their wickedness,
Uh-huh.
which they profanely commit.
Yeah.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
That's right.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually."
Woo! Bring that back and get
Yep.
that. I think that's the spirit of his mouth. Destroyed by the spirit of his mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Bring that back.
Yep. Verse 8, it says, "I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness,
Mhm.
which they profanely commit.
Yeah.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves."
Yeah. So the Lord has really been, because the Lord is long suffering, man. All right. The Lord, and the scriptures also say that, you know, He's long suffering with us, but with the heathen, He basically compounds the interest of their wickedness, and then He's gonna put it on their head. But with us, we have, you know, a certain level of grace with the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah being His people, man. All right. And the Lord said He's not holding His tongue no more. How is He doing that, man? All right. Through the spirit of His mouth. His prophets are out here, okay, wagging the finger, shaking, you know what I'm saying, shaking the hand, you know, basically rebuking and telling this man to his face, which is a form of power, especially in the state that we're in. We're actually telling this devil to his face, okay, that you're going down. This is what the Lord says. All right, and this is what's going to happen. And they're on the back end, they're actually seeing it happen. Project Looking Glass, these they're, you know, witches and warlocks. They're coming to him with these visions like, man, fire, death. This is, you got to do something, or this is the inevitable end of your reign. And that's why Revelation 12 and 12 is going to come to pass, because they know that they have but a short time. And how do they know they have but a short time? The Lord has showed it to them. All right, like the elder Manasseh Abba did the lesson about Project Looking Glass. All right, and you know, they have the Urim and the Thummim. They have different things that on the right hand the Lord provided for us. They use it on the left hand side. Okay, and the Lord does that to show them in their face, like, yeah, this is your end. Now, what are you gonna do about it, right?
Make sure that what you was called?
Spirit.
Yep.
Yep.
It's Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8.
Yeah.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yeah, kind of, man. So that's what the Lord gonna do. Then shall that wicked be revealed. So that wicked is gonna be revealed. You know that's happening. Yeah, how, like the brother said, got pointing the finger at Esau, Edom. We're what, the witness, all right?
Yep.
And what does a witness do? Testify, all right, point them out. So yeah, that's he who did it. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, with the brightness of his coming. So, and me and the brother, we've always been hearkening on lately, how the Lord would do it with his mouth, man, with his word, man. And he got what, the prophets out preaching his word. And that's how Babylon the Great is crumbling, man. Getting chanted down with the words that are in the scriptures, with the words of the Lord. And that's how the Lord consumed it, with his mouth, man. And what come out his mouth, these prophecies.
Prophecies, correct, brother. Hey, go ahead, bring it out, bro. Yeah, man.
That's the spirit. This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 14. Wherefore thus saith the Lord power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
And that's what's happening spiritually, man. All right, you know, when brothers know, hey, this word is fire, man. This word is, it's not just words on a page. It's not just, you know, English verbiage, man. These words are spirit. These words are truth. All right, and they really do. Let's get that. What is that? Hebrews.
Yeah, Hebrews 4:12.
Yep. Because this word, man, you can really discern a man by just running some precepts by him. Oh, what you think about this? What you think about this? And then, you know, we drag him into the deep water, like, oh, what's the MOTB? What's this? What's that? And we'll know if we can deal with a man, because the scriptures say that, you know, can two walk together lest they be agreed. So we're not up here trying to be buddy with camps because they're not following the right prerequisite, the right doctrine that the Lord set up. And to do that, that's what? Disobedience. And what is disobedience? It's that's the sin of witchcraft, man. So these guys really going off, but they want you to be, buddy. Oh, hey, Ak, we brothers, Ak. You know what I'm saying? No, it's about the doctrine, man. Fuck all the verbiage, the little slang. You know what I'm saying? The water. Nah, man. Of course we love the language, but it goes farther than that, man.
Yep. This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Man, not only do they get straight to your soul, but it's going to cut your body up, man. We done seen it. We done cut, cold cuts. Nah, we done cut certain Christians up, and we saw them walking like in a bad state. Like, damn, they were just morally fucked up, and that's all because of the word. Because it reached to their soul, and then not only your soul, it affects your physical body too, man. That's how powerful this word is. You can really agitate somebody or throw somebody off kilter just by saying the precepts, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the correct way, not how these Christians do it, man. All right. So
I got a precept.
Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. Through the speaking of the word. And like it says in Romans, how can they believe in whom they have not heard? And how shall they teach unless they be sent? How beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace, man. All right, hey, this work that we're doing, whether it's a few views or many, all right, the Lord had the apostles come in, hey, they're teachers, they learned from their teachers. Men came up under them, we came up under those men, and the Lord said that, he wanted us to go and bring forth fruit, and that fruit should remain.
That's right.
That's so we didn't come here to be fanboys or anything like that. Like, you'll see guys that's fanned out about the apostles, elders and stuff. These are mighty men, of course. And we don't know who these men are in the regeneration, but the mission is, and Apostle R, he drilled that into us early. Like he was wondering, like, why would guys want to come to New York to come see them? No, you get built up and then you teach in your own city. That's why, hey, when the elders got on the scene in 2007, it boomed them across other cities, because these men that we're seeing, the GMS Chicago, GMS Dallas, Elder Manatas out by, the brothers in Florida. Hey, a lot of these men, that came in during that time, they established a leadership up to that point. And now we're seeing just how it's flourished throughout the whole earth. That's the spirit of the Lord that has gathered, these men. Men that you haven't seen, you might not have seen them in person. We haven't met the apostles in person. All right, but hey, we've been watching them, and they've been on point. Think about when you first came into the truth and what we knew to be, once we fully believed that this was the truth, what we knew that the Lord was going to bring, and the fact that now the Lord is bringing it. Everything that these men were saying, according to the scriptures, was true. That's like, man, and see, everybody else is late to the party. This is strengthening our faith, man.
Right,
the fact that the economy is going to shit, the fact that these nations going war and being gathered, that further solidifies that this was the truth all along, man. And the scriptures say in Matthew the 24th chapter that this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached throughout all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. We're seeing the end. This was the truth. Christianity couldn't have been the truth, because Christianity was one of the largest religions in the world for well over a century, man. So think logically for a second. But you see the apostles get on the scene. This truth of us being the Israelites is being pushed throughout the world. One is making these tiny talks uncomfortable, and two, hey, this truth is spreading. Brothers are waking up everywhere, and things are happening. This is the truth, man. This is the truth.
Yep. Beautiful. So yeah, let's go ahead and segue into the lesson, man. That's a beautiful points by brothers and everything, man. So let's start out with the book of Deuteronomy 32 and 15. All right, start. Yep.
I got another charger.
Oh shit, is this good right here? Oh, the charger.
I got a full backup battery.
Word. need to give me one of these shits, bro. I don't know why I ain't got it.
Con. That's 32. The Jerusalem next step.
Yeah.
Con. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 15. But Jerusalem. Now look at it. So,
that new.
yeah,
that
kind.
old English.
Yeah, but
Jerusalem.
yeah, I'm just saying right. I'm trying. It'd be hard saying that.
Jerusalem.
But Jerusalem waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness.
What is it?
So Deuteronomy.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's Jeshurun.
Jeshurun, yes, a lot.
Yeah. Jeshurun, which is a code name for Israel. Okay, I forgot what it means, but yeah, it's basically, you know, the Lord gives us a lot of nicknames. Yeah, I can get it. Yeah, you want to get it? Yeah, y'all get it in the blue letter. Let's see, Jeshurun. Jeshurun Rats. That's basically us, man. About to pull it up in the blue letter. 32 and 15. Bear with me, y'all brothers want to speak. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, man, Jay, just major updates. The ground invasion is on. It's on and popping. It has been announced today. These motherfuckers are going in. All right, these are American citizens from, that's servicemen that have been in there. You got niggas that joined the military to get a Hellcat. For all these, you got women that joined it just, so they could find something to do, or they wanted to go be buried sluts and shit. Now you actually got to go fight. Not just the army, but all the branches of government. And after those are depleted, then they're gonna enforce that draft, man. All right, but what did they say today? I shared it with you. Israel said they're not joining the ground invasion.
Oh damn, man, they smoke.
Yeah.
So you got American citizens on the ground for Israel, and the Israelis don't even have their own ground troops in. And this was they beef.
You got set up for the okey doke.
Okey doke, man. I bet you feel so stupid.
52
right now.
fake out. This is Jeshurun and the interlinear H3484. It is upright one, a symbolic name for Israel describing her ideal character. So basically us in our perfect state, our holy state, that's Jeshurun. And the Lord, gives us nicknames and really basically gives us flashbacks to our former glory of what we should have been. Okay, like a Jeshurun, which is an endearing term, in other code names. But we're getting back to that point, man. We're getting back to that point. But yeah, Jeshurun upright. So
Deuteronomy 32 and 15. But Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook the Most High, Yahweh, which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
Yeah, and that really starts going back in to the wilderness, man. All right, Jeshurun waxed fat. It says the children of Israel played. Okay, basically they were sinning in the wilderness, man, doing all type of debauchery in the wilderness after the Exodus. All right, but it also that debauchery and that shit that those wicked Jays was doing in the wilderness carried over to many lifetimes, many certain captivities, and Israel kept waxing fat, and like the scriptures say, Israel continued to play. All right, playing with the Lord, man. Keep going off. Keep worshiping idols. You got, man. They erected a damn golden calf. All right, in the wilderness, man. Come on, man. Like, our people, we just hard-headed, man. But the thing is, the Lord is looking for discipline. I mean, not discipline, obedience. All right. He wants us to exercise discipline so that we could tap into obedience and really tapping into what He wants us to do. And that's why we rehearse these righteous acts. Like right now, we're in the sock. All right. We're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Okay, we are getting back to that former glory. Okay, like the scripture said, we're going from glory to glory. We're going back to the glory of old, man. The glory that we were in the garden. okay, before the downfall of the transgression of Adam.
Yeah, when we
Okay.
were just on.
Yeah, when we were Jeshurun, yeah, and the Lord, He reminds us like, say like we use champ, a former champ. You know what I'm saying? He lost a fight, but he still
the
like, champ, come on, champ. Just to invigorate you and give you some motivation, man, to get back to that former glory that you had. You know,
I like to back.
what do you think, bro?
Yeah, just to go back into Jake was following after these the idols of these nations. And the Lord, like we was going into, the Lord refers to us as a comely and delicate woman.
That's right.
And Ezekiel the 16th chapter, the Lord goes into this whole chapter, he's referring to Israel as a nation as like a man that sees a woman and she fucked up. It said he saw us waddling basically in our own blood, and the nations didn't want to help us, but he cleaned us up. Decked us out with gold and silver, made us pretty and stuff.
Yeah.
And what did we do? We went and played the whore among the nations.
Played the whore.
Yep. So this is Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 36. Thus said the Lord power, because thy filthiness was poured out, and thy nakedness discovered through the whoredoms with thy lovers, meaning these other nations.
Yep.
It says, and with all the idols of thy abominations, and by the blood of thy children, which thou didst give unto them. Behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers, with whom thou hast taken pleasure, and all of them thou hast loved, with all of them that hast hated. I will even gather them round about against thee, and I will discover thy nakedness unto them, that they may see all thy nakedness. And I will judge thee as women, it says, as women that break wedlock shed blood are judged, and I will give thee blood in fury and jealousy.
That's right.
So the Lord was pissed at us, man. As I always say, he beat us to the other side of the world, man. Right now you still got Jake that rather be a Christian, rather be a Muslim, rather pray to the universe, rather call on a false name instead of calling on Yahweh Shem Shah, our power, man.
That's right.
And we understand why the Lord gonna kill Jake, man.
That's right.
We understand it.
Right.
You can only warn for so long, man.
Yeah.
The Lord tired of warning. He's been speaking through his men for decades, man. Week in, week out, daily videos, not taking any breaks. Elder Apostle Tahar for 40 years, man.
40 years, still on fire.
Still on fire. Still chuckling, still can have a good time, still chanting down this place, man.
Still got salt.
But yeah, that just shows you, man. Jake didn't want to get. That's why we did just hold the Passat. That's why this deliverance isn't going to be like the one out of Egypt. The Lord had to purge Jake ass out, man.
Yeah.
Jake wanted to go back to Egypt.
Yeah.
This one is going to be the Lord, is like it says in his Zechariah, the 13th chapter. That two parts therein shall be cut off and die, and the third shall be left therein, man. And I will bring the third part through the fire.
Right.
And will find them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried. It says they shall call on my name, showing we have the name. It says, and I will hear them, and they shall be my power, and I will be their people. They shall be my people, and I will be their power.
Bro, I paraphrased the whole chapter.
The whole thing, man. Because that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
That's what's going to make this deliverance different. Yeah. Because Jake clearly don't want to get right, man.
Hell no.
The Lord isn't coming to deliver all of Israel.
That can't get right. Like that movie Life, can't get right.
Yeah,
Jake just retarded, man, going into Isaiah 1. All right, you got some more there?
Yep, time. Back in the brother point up, man, like the Lord was heavy, mad with Israel. Back in Deuteronomy 32 and 16, they provoked him to jealousy with strange gods. With abominations provoked they him to anger.
Yeah, and that's the whole dynamic of us and our power, man. All right, we're especially the righteous of us, the hopeful elect. We're trying our best to get back right in with the Lord, man. Like, say you got a woman, okay, your woman step out on you, man. All right, and then you decide to forgive her. Okay, like the Lord did us. He said he decided to forgive us, right? But it's certain things that you have to do, all right, to get back in my good graces. Like, say, your woman say, all right, well, you got to do this, all right, and then I'll consider taking you in. But the heavy load was already established with Yahweh Shah's blood. Okay, but right now we're just, living it out. But we're trying to get back to our power, and that's the thing about seeking the Lord daily. And like the scriptures say, has it been your mind to go
that's
straight?
That's the spirit.
Bring it out. Yep. Have it be your mind, to go straight from the Lord. That's why you gotta seek him 10 times more, man. When we got the opportunity and the space to praise the Lord, praise him, man. Pray always. The scriptures say, pray without ceasing, man. All right, you got a direct line in your power to your power that we didn't have before we woke up.
Yep.
All right, what we was praying to Jesus and praying to all these other whatever, man. All right, the Lord was hearing us because, Lord willing, we were sincere. But now that we know the names, we really have to really drive them names home, man. And it says, don't give him any rest till you make Jerusalem a praise in the earth again, man. So the Lord don't get tired. All right, we get tired, but hey, we gotta just give our all and go to sleep, wake up, and do it all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Baruch chapter 4 and verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children. Cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
That's right. So that's what we're doing, man. We're crying to the Most High, man. All right, and you know, Lord willing, we're the men. Our spirit utter of groanings that the flesh can't even comprehend, man. You know, even when brothers have a good day, or you know, your shawty acting right, or you know, your kids ain't, you know, getting on your nerves, and you got a little money in your pocket, we still want to get up out of here, man. It's still something in our spirit that is linked to Yahweh Shah that takes us away from this world, man.
Sovereignty.
Yeah.
We don't have, as a man here, we don't have the sovereignty to judge.
No.
And that's and the Lord put it in our spirits to want that sovereignty to judge. So we can, a true member of the elect, they can have nice shit over here, whatever. We want to judge the nations, man. That's what the Lord has promised those that endure unto the end. Says to you that endure to the end, will I give power over the nations. You shall rule them with a rod of iron, even as I received of my Father. Right? So that's what we're, hey, you know, his disciples asked him, said, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. All right, brothers gave up careers, brother. Not that it means anything anyway, but still, that was going back to Romans the 12th chapter, that was the sacrifice, us presenting our bodies, man. You know, brothers didn't, you know, had people trying to shut down their practices, you know, mess up their money. Why? Because we're serving the Lord, because we're doing a righteous thing. You know? So, hey, going back, man, you know, going back to the scripture, now that we've come out the other end of that, like the brother we got, you know, going into, man, we seeking the Lord 10 times more. You gotta go hard. Now you can never go far enough. But compared to what these people are, do you think these people around here thinking about the Lord? No. Fuck no. They thinking about fulfilling their own lustly desires, man. But continuing on, it says, verse 28, for as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
That's right. So that number 10, okay, numerology, like the Lord has, even going down to our alphabet, okay, the Hebrew alphabet. Every character tells a story. The whole alphabet, it's a whole story. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole story, and the number 10 represents perfection. Okay, so we got to seek the Lord perfectly. How do you do that in an imperfect world and imperfect bodies? Doing the best that you can. That's perfection. Okay, doing the best that you can, because we're not, of course, brothers just want to sit in the room all day and praise the Lord if we can, but we can't. All right, we got to live life, we got to do this, we got to do that. All right, but at the same time, the Lord, that's why we have grace and mercy, and we're currently in this mercy, this grace period. Okay, and the Lord really has grace on us, man. That grace really, oh man, I don't even know how to explain it, man, because brothers go off all the fucking time, man. Like, we go off all the time, but the Lord, you can still feel the presence of the Lord even when you go off, man. And that's that grace. And a lot of our people, they're not taking advantage of that grace and mercy period right now, man. And it's soon gonna be gone, man. All right, the doors, the spiritual doors of Noah's Ark is about to close, you know. So
I got one.
Okay, bring it up.
Precept, back up what you were saying earlier about well doing and doing good. This popped in my mind. It's Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. You know, so that well doing, man, being the best version of yourself, Israelite you can be, man. All right. Don't get tired of preaching and teaching the word. Don't get tired of the bitterness of the truth. All right. So it said, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So if you don't faint, man, you stay in this faith, man, to the end. All right. You gonna reap, all right, what you sowed, and if you sow good things, you gonna rule with Yahweh Shai.
Hey, yeah, the scriptures say that I think it's in Revelation, probably the last chapter. Anything that you do, you have to take account for in that day, man. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether it be good or evil. You know, every man has to, you know, basically own up to the doings that you did in this life, and that's why we're trying to get it right on this side. Basically, following the example that Yahweh Shai, everything, all of this leads back to Yahweh Shai. Okay, following the example that he did by really giving himself to Yahweh and really being about his father's business on this side. Of course, we can't do that because we came out the womb filthy. Okay, whenever the Lord decided to wake us up, that's when he woke us up. But all of that filth, that compound of filth, we still carry with us, and that's why we're in this feast of the week, of unleavened bread. All right, and that's why we're trying to purge out those those impurities, man, that's keeping us away from fully serving the Lord to the best of our ability, man. Okay, you got brothers, sometimes you gotta cut back on that drinking. Sometimes you gotta cut back on women. Okay, sometimes you gotta go on a fast. Sometimes you gotta just you gotta stop listening to nigga music for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some jazz or classic music. You know what I'm saying? Get your vibrations right. You know, and that's the thing about looking in the mirror and really cutting that, shaping that new man. All right, because we're really shaping our new man. Ain't like we can snap our fingers and be like, oh, we're in the image of Yahweh Shai. We can't do that. It's character carving, and the Lord is doing that by chastening, put us through certain things in our life that make us reflect and be like, you know what? I need to cut down so I don't get my ass whooped this time. I don't get my ass handed to me by the Lord this time. I don't get this joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Got a good precept for you. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 16, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
That's right. So we're renewed day by day by these scriptures, man. All right. The scriptures say that, that first Adam, okay, he was basically a mortal man, but the second Adam was a quickening spirit. And who is that second Adam? That's Yahweh Shai. So he's the water, bro. That's that quickening spirit, and he continues to pour into us, daily. But to get the full fruition of what the Lord wants to pour into you, you really got to clean this vessel, man. All right, you got to watch what you eat. Okay, you got to watch what you pour into your spirit. You got to cut that consumption down. I'm talking first and foremost to myself. Cut that consumption down with the scrolling YouTube, going into a damn rabbit hole. Goddamn 3 hours watching goddamn some bullshit, goddamn space alien or goddamn Merc. Goddamn finesse 2 times that. But because we're in these times now, man, we need to soak up as much as this knowledge as we can, because it's gonna come a time when brothers gonna wish that they was pouring into Yahweh Bashim Yahushua with all of their faith. Okay, but we're trying to do that now, but we don't want to be okay when everything's shut down and you can't access YouTube, you can't get your hand on the Bible. What the hell are you gonna do? Are you built up to the point to where you like, you know what, Lord, I did everything I could do. You set us up to where this is where it's at. Pour into me. Give me these scriptures. Give me what I need to maneuver and to operate in Jacob's trouble, pretty much, man. And that's why brothers is doing it right now, aka locking in. All right, locking into the spirit, man. All right.
A couple more verses. Verse 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Yeah. So we have we're waiting. We see the kingdom, man. Okay. These Jakes, they don't see nothing but what, a 401k, and a lot of Jakes don't even got 401ks, and a lot of Jakes don't even have certain resources to set their kids up on the next go around. So y'all want to keep doing this shit, man? Y'all want to keep not leaving your kids nothing, leaving your kids in debt, having to bury your ass and having to take out a loan and being in debt, man. This is not how we're supposed to be. You see Esau, Esau, they leave shit for their kids, man. Okay,
they ain't got no damn heirloom.
Yeah,
good to say that.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking about it. Yeah, grab it. Yeah, the Esau leave heritage to their kids, man. All right, but a perpetual way of Jake, we don't have nothing to give to our kids, man, because we don't own shit on this side. You got some Jakes that got a a life insurance policy, or you got some well-off Jakes that can, but that's not a lot. That's not a lot as compared to the whole scale of Jake.
Yeah, like we say,
It's like a 1%, 2% Jake that can really,
Yeah, like we tell people, man, when they say that, oh, I got it. What about your whole nation as a people?
Exactly.
That's why you people not the Lord building up kings.
That's right.
And rulers and priests.
Yeah.
Cause what we care about the whole nation of the people, not just our damn self.
That's right.
So what if you got your 401k and your family's credit? That's just you and your little family.
Yeah.
What about the whole
about
nation? Though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the Lord set up things. Beautiful point the brother made. The Lord set up things to where we were self-sustaining and we were a government. Like even to you had the hierarchy, you had the people on the top, and then even to the lowest, we had certain treasuries to give to. There shouldn't be no homeless people, man. And
goes into go to now you rich, man. They've heaped up treasures for the last day. Well, Proverbs right here saying that the wicked, it says, let me read it again. It says, in the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. All right, so when the Lord said that thou shalt be married and have abundance, and others are weeping and being sorrowful, we're entering these times. Hey, you got these motherfuckers that are playing around with the stock market. They're heaping up. They're in the know. They're in the inside. But see, the Lord has their trump card, man. The Lord will kill them niggas and have brothers, come into that what they've been building up
their whole life.
And that's why the Lord isn't want us to do that. Worry about that because He's already. I got that covered.
It's already covered.
I got it covered.
Spirit man, I always use that example for when the doomsday prepper type shit. That's why us brothers ain't gotta do all that, man, and being all into that. Cause like the brothers going into, man, we gonna step right into that light, and that's how the Lord's servants gonna eat. How the Lord's servants gonna eat? They stocking up for the elect, man. We ain't gotta put our energy into that, not worrying into that. No.
Exactly.
The Lord controls creation. If you have faith in the Lord, you gotta understand that. Look at what was written of old, different accounts. How Elijah was fed by animals, man, by ravens. How the Lord had an angel grab Habakkuk up and go feed Daniel, man. How the Lord had Yahweh Shai multiplying food.
I got it right here. Remember the days of old. I'm right here. Deuteronomy 32 and back up at 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
I got some. Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Come on, man. That's a rhetorical question. All right. None that ever put their faith in Yahweh Shai sincerely and truthfully has ever failed. I honestly believe, I know that. Us brothers know that. And that is basically, the foundation of our... We're stepping into this thing, and of course we're the men coming back, but we don't know what's ahead of us, man. But we look in the past, all right, through these scriptures, and we have the records of our forefathers getting through certain things. The Lord preserving our whole nation. Look at Purim, all right, with that fast that when that nigga had Haman. I always get it. That nigga Haman tried to end us, bro. You know what I'm saying? And hey, we went on a 3-day fast. All right, and bam, the Lord delivered us, man. Okay, and he does that. That's why we have these scriptures to lean upon, man, to go to. We have actual records of the Lord delivering us and stepping in on our behalf. But you gotta have the faith, you gotta have the confidence to really believe it. All right, it's a lot of these people that they just open up the scriptures and read it like it's a storybook, like it's fictitious. When this is not, it's actual factual, man.
I got one to back you up.
There you go.
Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Come on, man. And that's where our faith and our comfort lies, in the scriptures, man. Okay? It's so powerful. It's pages on a book. But this thing is so powerful. And that's how the Lord does it, man.
Remember the book of Eli?
Remember
that book.
Yeah, that book. That book
is powerful.
Keegan Carnegie.
Yeah.
Be butchering niggas again. Carnegie, all right. He said, "Hey, all I need is this book to control the minds of the people, man." That's how powerful this book is. Like I don't know if the brother brought it out. Isaiah 33. You brought Isaiah 34.
34.
Okay. Basically no book really can hold a candle to you know
none shall want her mate.
None shall want her mate, man.
Yep.
You brought it out, right? Yeah. So it's a reason why the Bible is the most sold. It's the most bought book in history.
Hey, through the spirit, that Book of Eli movie is so spiritual because
Yeah,
once
I
he
love
got
that.
that
Yeah,
book,
I love
it
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
revealed the whole
love
time
that
that
movie.
first of all he was blind,
Yeah.
but really
Walked
he was walking by faith. But now I'm talking about the actual book because when Carnegie got into the
Yeah,
motherfucker
he was
Braille,
and it
like
was
that.
Braille,
Yeah.
guess what? He didn't have the eye salve
He didn't have the eyesight.
because a malicious soul
Right.
would a Lord not enter,
Wisdom
man.
cannot. Yeah.
Wisdom will not enter into a malicious soul.
Yeah.
So he intended to use that book to control people.
Yeah.
That's what Esau did
And that's
with
what Esau
Christianity.
did. Yep.
You know?
Mhm.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. This thing is all coming full circle.
It
man.
is.
You know, you gotta really watch the signs and watch what the Lord is really putting before us because He's always giving His elect signs, man. That's why brothers always seeing 144, 444, 555, 777. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord, He really just wants us because we're doing something that the majority of the planet can't even think about or don't even like the Lord didn't give them, you know, to do, man. He gave us the eye salve, like the brother said. He bestowed unto us the what is it? I forgot how it goes, but yeah, basically he entrusted his word unto us, man. All right, and with that, it comes a relationship. Like if the Lord trusts you to, you know, bear His word and to preach to the nations and to preach and to prophesy. He loves you, man. And what does He do? Nourish you. And how did He nourish you? By providing for what? Your sustenance, giving you certain nuggets throughout the day to keep you going. This brother C144 or something, you know what I'm saying? That keeps building our faith to keep us going, man. Like the Lord is not a power where He wants us just to go and He don't give us no motivation.
Right.
We got motivation 24/7. Cut on YouTube. Go to your subscription page. All right? You watch another video, that's inspiration right there. Open up the scriptures and read. Inspiration. And then even when you on your daily, you know, doing your thing, the Lord will pop up what? Like I say, 144, 777, 444. And brothers are really locked into the spirit because an average person would see those numbers and wouldn't even think or equate in their mind that it's something spiritual. They'll just see it and it could be like 444, like 84, like, and they would be like, oh, that's just 4,444, 444.
Yeah, the
You know
Lord
what
is
I mean?
showing His presence even in the mundane and the carnal.
That's right.
And like we've been
movies,
seeing,
the movies,
we're even
yeah.
seeing because there was a period of time where the Lord had brothers in His faith, and here it is. Our physical appearance hasn't changed. I know mine hasn't changed, but guess what? Now we're seeing the spirit of these women start to change toward brothers. You know, when we speak about Isaiah 4:1, these were prophecies that hadn't come to pass yet, that we had been speaking on even within our own lives for years, and now we're seeing it.
And it's happening
Like, whoa.
in present day, like in front of brothers' eyes. Yeah, just like all the prophecies, man. Like we've really been preaching our faith. All right, you come into this thing, like the elder apostle Gabar always goes into, there's different levels of observing this, taking in this knowledge.
Yeah.
You got the monkey, you got the parrot, monkey, parrot, owl, toad, but the greatest is the dragon or the serpent. All right, that's why they used a lot of occultists use the dragon and the owl for symbolism because that represents what? Wisdom. Okay, and that, you know, that top level of wisdom that we're stepping into, man, it's, hey, you know, we're getting out of that parrot stage. We're getting out of that monkey stage. Now we're really living it and internalizing it and actually really living it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And really, it's really come a part of us to where we're not faking the funk no more. When brothers came in, you know, we walked into other men's labors.
Yeah.
You know, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jake just got out the world. Jake just put down a cigarette. Jake just put down weed. You ain't did nothing for the Lord, but you sitting here and you absorbing these precepts and you're regurgitating them. Okay, but now we're stepping into, you know, us brothers, we've been in it for a while. We're really living it, and we're really coming into it like, man, wow. You know what I'm saying? And
like the scripture say, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares in it. Yeah, you could. I read that coming into the truth. But until you live it, like,
that's when you understand it. Yep.
Wait a minute, and they all got the same programming, man. You know, and we use the example of a woman because that's something that men have been deprived of this side, when
right.
women really aren't anything special.
Fuck
But
them.
Esau, you know, because we're under the wicked's authority right now,
We're oppressed.
you know, we're oppressed like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
They're dangling the box in front of us and
Yeah.
shit, which brothers in the spirit of like, okay, we cool on that shit, man.
Exactly.
And now that we cool on it, now they trying
Now
to come around.
yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was preaching it through faith. Now, the Lord has added experience with our faith.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that way, when we really like, as opposed to the years coming in, we're really speaking off experience. Like, you know, when you asked Jake that, you know, Jake tell a story, but he ain't never went through it. He just going off of what other people been through. No, we actually went through this, and we're telling you firsthand. We're really living and experiencing it, man. And it's a beautiful thing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You got something?
Yeah, I got to preach something. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 26. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But yeah, you got it.
Yeah, that's the noble of this world.
Yep.
All right, the wisdom of this world is what? Foolishness to the Most High. Okay, so you got, you know, certain motherfuckers with, you know, doctorate degrees, are really proficient in their jobs, all right, in their careers. But that's how you know the ultimate wisdom is being able to dissect and to interpret the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know, and the Lord took us from all walks of life. Brothers could have been in finance. Brothers could have been nurses. Inside joke. Brothers could have been CNA. But brothers could have did anything. All right, but that doesn't mean anything, because at the end of the day, what are you doing to serve the Lord?
Right.
What are you doing to store up your treasures up in heaven for these evil times that's to come? And that's the thing. Right now, us brothers, Lord willing, we're doing our damnness. We're doing our best, all right, with whatever the Lord possesses us with to get to that finish line, man. Okay, but we know it's going to get hard. That's why right now, brothers are what? Hardening themselves, hardening our minds. The Lord is hardening our minds. Look at all the stuff that brothers go through. We all go through different hells. We all got trials and tribulations, but that's your certain trial and tribulation that the Lord knows that will get to you to harden you up for these times to come, because you're going to have a tough mind in these times to come, and you're going to have to be like, your faith going to have to be ironclad, man. Like faith of Abraham, the faith of our forefathers. We really going to have to tap into that in these times to come, and the Lord is going to pour it out for us, man. You just got to believe it, you know?
Verse 27, but the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. And the base things of the world and the things which are despised have the Most High chosen, and the things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are.
And why? To give glory unto him. Okay? The reason why we're such in a lower state, and you know, we're mortal men, but we still have this treasure in earthen vessels, is to give the praises to Yahweh Yahushua. He didn't want no abundance of rich men that's up in the world. Okay? He could have brought in, of course, we got brothers that got, I mean, a few brothers got doctorates and brothers got degrees and stuff, but for the most part, we're just mortal men. All right, the Lord just really picked us up out the gutter, wiped us off, you know what I'm saying, cleanse us off, and sent us out. And that gives him the glory, because you basically, something this powerful is coming from mortal men, man. All right, and we all dealing with stuff, you know. I'm short, not damn brothers got certain, like, you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, we still are powerful, you know. And we really got to tap into that and tap into that confidence of the Lord. All right, with faith. That's the word confidence. It goes into with faith, and brothers really gonna have to tap into that faith, the nucleus of our faith, man. And it starts with Yahweh Shai, you know, the author and finisher of our faith. So, let's get into it. Let's get 1 Peter 2 and 5 and read to 8, and bro, if you can hold down you 2 and 45. That should work. 40%.
First Peter 2 start at 5.
Started at 4 and read. Yeah, start at 5 and read to 8.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, In verse 5, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifice according to like your acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Go ahead.
I'll read that again. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 5, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifice acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
That's right. So that's what we're doing. We're every time brothers get out on the highways and the byways, every time brothers do a video, every time brothers do a prayer, okay, that's a sweet savor to the Lord's nose, man. All right, we're
Ceremony.
giving, we're giving up righteous sacrifices, man. All right, because the Lord, even though the law of sacrifice was phased out and Yahweh Shah completed it, okay, the Lord still requires a sacrifice on a lower level. All right, and what sacrifices is niggas giving? Newport smoke, Black and Mild smoke, goddamn gas station incense, like low level bullshit. Yeah, low level bullshit sacrifices, just like fucking Cain. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going after the way of Cain, thinking you can get over on the Lord and play the Lord, man. You know, and that's why this time, and I keep harking on this time through the spirit of grace and mercy, man. You can't let this shit go to, not shit, but you can't let this go to waste, man. All right, because then when it's too late, it's too late. And ain't nothing you can do, and you're going to be in a pitiful case, crying, slobbering, pleading, begging brothers like, can you make intercession for me, for Yahweh Shah? No, you been had your chance. We all working out our own salvation in fear and trembling. All right, it says we're walking in a tight, narrow space where what? Fire on one side and a deep water on the other side, representing both of the deaths. First death, second death. You know what I'm saying? But we're going through it and right in between that motherfucker, feeling that flames, feeling those waves. Because when waves crash, I don't know if brothers ever been on, the ocean. Like you can feel them waves, man. The water is powerful. All right, but we're battling those elements. And what like the brother in Cali, Manatazak Banyam. He's a very visual, very very gifted brother, and I think it was either him or one of the brothers. They did a visual of what I'm talking about, where you got the fire on one side, and I use it for my videos sometimes, like for the cover. But the fire on one side, and you got that narrow path, and what do you see before you? The kingdom. And what keeps you going? The kingdom. Just imagine seeing the kingdom of heaven right there, bro. Like literally where we at right now. And then you got a fire on one side and the water on one side, but you see that kingdom. What you gonna just? You gonna stay focused. You gonna get there. You gonna whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you see it, and that's what us brothers through the spirit, we see the kingdom. Like we see it. That's why our brothers is not gonna fold. Brothers is not gonna let anything come in between us getting our crown, man.
You know what that made me think of? Just a carnal example, but it's major because when I came into the truth, Elder Kazak, he did a video. I was getting into Marvel and Infinity War and shit. That's when I came into the truth, right? And like I was like, okay, I kind of understand Thanos a little bit. Like he's supposed to be the villain, but I kind of get what he's saying. And I remember he did that video, like he did Yahweh Shai. Thanos is Yahweh Shah, and did that comparison. But think about Thanos when in Infinity War, trying to collect those stones. There wasn't anybody or anything that was gonna knock him off his course.
Nut.
Even when it was time for him to sacrifice Gamora for the Soul Stone,
he did it.
He was sad,
but he did what he had to do.
Ass off.
He did what he had to do. That tear.
Yeah, and at the end, because he was talking to the little girl version, he's like, "Did you do it?" He was like, "Yes." She said, "What did it cost you?" He said, "Everything." And that, in a sense,
and that's what brothers do.
Brothers having to sacrifice everything to get to get to the kingdom, man. That's where we at. Brothers had to give up families, jobs. Any type of popularity you might have had, because niggas look at you different. You stop, you stop shaving your hair. You stop, rounding the corners of your head and stuff. You stop eating pork and shit. The bitches don't like that. They don't think that's cool.
You can't go to no seafood, boy.
You frying your face up at all the all the wicked
Yeah.
fucking holidays they celebrating.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't even help it because that the righteousness which is as filthy rags,
That's right.
but the righteousness within us is appalled by that shit, bro. I know for a fact. I sat there with my damn ex-demon watching her ass with that fucking tree. That shit burned in me, bro. Like it's like, man.
I got some
Hey,
on that
it's
outside.
it's a constant battle, man.
It is.
And the Lord prepared us because He knew. Hey, Satan showed him Babylon the Great, and saw all the wonders, the cars, the fly. This shit is
The
nice.
Teslas.
It's not compared
The
to
Hellcats.
Yeah, it's not compared to the kingdom. But as far as like
Show your house out,
the rulerships of the heathen, this was the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
Think about like how China got their fucking country set up, man. It's technologically advanced.
Yeah.
I'm seeing on TikTok there's robot fucking dogs just roaming in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You got niggas with their Atlanta Ebonics like, oh shit, what the fuck going on here?
Yeah.
We in the future. Oh shit.
Try to sick their pit bull on the robot.
Yeah,
Stupid ass.
So we're
nigga.
here, man. Like we're here, man. And this was all like everything that bros had to give up was to receive that penny, man.
That's right.
And Lord willing, it was we're acceptable in the eyes of the Lord, man.
That's right. That's all we want to do. Be acceptable in the eyes of the Lord, man. That's why, brothers, we keep harping on, that character carving, man.
Yeah.
Really purging anything, and the Lord, man. Brothers know the Lord deal with you, man. You know in your mind, you know exactly what you need to cut out, bro. It ain't like brothers just like, oh, you got to get brought to a counselor. Oh, I didn't even know. Nah, the Lord gives you that thought. You know, Jake. Just as a people, even the lowest level Jake got some type of moral,
Like,
like,
got these fucking vices, man.
Yeah.
We've been in Babylon too damn long.
down
man.
too long, and that's why. And it's a strong grip. It's really a spirit of Babylon that us brothers through the spirit probably how about Shem Yahushua shook off, man. Cause it is a powerful thing. I'll just be thinking about, damn, 10 years ago, man, I was through, bro. Dreadlocks, black and mild smoke, weed smoke, fucking niggas.
Yeah,
I mean,
cocaine,
bitches like,
adultery
come
and
on,
shit.
bro, like it was normal, cause that's this wicked and adulterous generation. This is perpetuation. Then you looked at it as a side eye, and we take that we take that chin up.
side-eye
Like,
y'all
we
niggas
side
back,
eye
man.
y'all back, through the spirit. And y'all can feel when we side eye. We look at y'all like, nigga, what the fuck you looking at? Don't look at me too long, nigga. It's about to be a problem.
Yeah.
But we look at y'all feel convicted in y'all spirit because it's the spirit of the Lord. You got some man.
That's Scopeo.
That's Scopeo. Motherfuckers be shooting it, do the assist, Scopeo, man.
God, 1 Peter 2 and verse 6, wherefore it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believe on him shall not be confounded.
And that's Yahushua, okay? Yahushua is likened to a rock, okay? He's the rock, he's the foundation of our faith, man, all right? And even in the Deuteronomy, okay? Like the brother about to get, Yahushua is that, Daniel, I mean, that stone that was made without hands is Yahushua, okay? He was created, all right, without hands, the word.
The word.
The Lord, man, it all starts from the word. The Lord said, let there be light. And it was so. Like everything starts from a word, and that's how powerful the Lord is. All he has to do is say it, and it's gonna come to pass. That's why we really believe in these prophecies, because we know that whatever Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua says is gonna come to pass. His words are faithful and true. It shall accomplish that which he I think we quoted that the other day. Where he
Isaiah
said
55.
That's right. Yep.
Verse-
I get it. Go ahead.
Verse 7, unto you therefore which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner.
And that is Yahushua. He's the head of the corner, the government, the ones that I am the stone that the builders but he is the stone that the builders refuse, man. The chief cornerstone. Just imagine the cornerstone that you need to set your house on, and it'll be perfect. It'll stand through the test of time. But you like, nah, I don't like how it look. That's how they did Yahushua. He was rejected, despised among men because he came lowly. He came right. Oh nah, you wanted to see King Solomon.
Yeah.
If he'd have came as King Solomon, they would have accepted him, man. And that's why the Lord did that. He made him came lowly, not only to pay for his sins, okay, but to basically to recoup for ours too, man. Okay, and that was part of it by taking that humiliation ritual. His whole life, Yahushua's whole life is basically a humiliation ritual, and that's what we going through right now.
He had all the power, all
That's
the
what I'm saying.
authority.
He could have just Allegiance is like
There was
12,
times where they tried, where he performed a miracle and they tried to make him king.
Yeah,
And he didn't accept
and he didn't accept it because it wasn't the time for that.
How many of us would really be in that position and not take it? He was,
yeah.
Yahushua was in tune. Like Cat Williams said, you got to be in tune with your star player, man.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
He said, my will is to do the will of him that sent me,
That's
man.
right. That's right.
He was 12. He
was
said,
locked
I
in.
am come to do my father's business, man.
mhm.
I must be about my father's business.
Must be, and that's what we're at right now. Okay. Of course, we're not gonna live the perfect life that Yahushua did because he's obviously Yahushua. But we, with grace, whenever the Lord decided to wake us up, that's our starting point. Okay, and of course, and then he even gave us grace on top of that because when brothers came in, what, smoking.
Yeah.
Still, it ain't like overnight when you heard it.
Still
smoking
watching
blunt,
videos.
videos.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that, bro. I remember, bro, watching. I was watching Manazazat Ben Yum Yum, just high as hell. Like, wow, this.
Blowing your mind, literally, like, damn.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
But it felt good. I was
It
like,
felt
nah,
good,
this
but then
feels
you
like
were
the
still
world.
absorbing that information. That's the grace of the Lord.
Yeah.
All right, you was a malicious soul, but it was basically the blood of Yahushua is everything, man.
Yeah, man.
You got to believe in the resurrection too. Like, that's what's going to give brothers that confidence going into facing certain death. We believe in the resurrection.
Yeah.
Look at our forefathers. Look at our foremother in the second Maccabees. She had she had a manly stomach. Basically, she was talking shit to them people. Like, she was talking shit to them folks. Like, nigga, y'all can't do shit to me. Yeah, I'ma die. The Lord gonna raise me up. I'ma come back, do the same shit. Fuck y'all. And I mean, you know, just being a little, but that's basically what it is. Like, fuck y'all. Like, what y'all gonna do? Kill me. We understand death. We wanna go. I wanna go. I'm tired of being here. But we have a mission, and you know, brothers have families and stuff like that. We don't want to just leave our family destitute. But if I ain't had no family, man, shit, take me up. Let me sit in the spirit world till all this shit go by. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand the the cycle of death, life and death. Like, you had something?
Yeah, let me get the rest of this little meat out the bone. And 1 Peter 2:8, and a stone of stumbling, a rock of offense,
There you go.
even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed.
And that's where I was going to hark on. I'm glad you brought that back through the spirit. Disobedience. Okay, the Lord had to go through his life, and he had to learn obedience. He was the example that we are to follow. Like the brothers, I know brothers do it a lot, but lately I've been watching the brothers, the Des Moines Hour. They say, hey, you got to put on your Yahushua. We got to really put on your Yahushua. Like, if you was to maneuver through your life, just continue to think like, what will Yahushua do? Remember them braces, WWJD, WWYD.
Yeah.
I'm about to make some of them shit, bro. What will Yahushua do just to be like, I get it to, hey, what will Yahushua do? You know what I'm saying?
That's how.
How will he handle this?
Yeah, that's why the Lord sent him on earth to walk purpose to be our example.
Come on, man.
Like, nobody ever gonna be able to walk that perfect walk, but it's one man who did it on earth, so that's your example.
He did it on hard mode. He did it on
He
max difficulty.
did it
on max difficulty.
Max,
So you can't do your best you can.
He didn't come down as Melchizedek.
Nah.
He came down as Yahushua with a, and even how he was conceived wasn't normal amongst our customs. You know how Joseph dealt with Mary, and why he had to go in to eat like the Lord. That was all the Lord, man.
That's all the Lord.
That was all the Lord.
Yeah.
And he came in and straight up and fasted. Satan was trying him, tempting him, knowing he had to die and stuff like that. He did that on max difficulty, man. And guess what? He did it. That's why you said, like, hey, you got to believe in that resurrection.
You got to.
Because you got to believe in everything that led up to that for him to die, and then the Lord rose
him back up. Wow. Come on, bro. Powerful, bro. And that's the whole thing. And we're going into what? So-called Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
They don't even know they can't even begin to fathom what we understand about the resurrection, man. They say, oh, he rose on the third day. What does that entail? What does that mean for you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't even tie it back to themselves. It's like, oh, he just did that. All right, let's go do an Easter egg hunt. The fuck out of here with that shit, man. The resurrection means everything, man. Everything that the Lord did. Sometimes brothers don't get it on the first go around, or it takes some time, you know, and it'll hit you. But that resurrection is powerful, man.
Yeah.
Like when you really go into the depths of it and what it means for us, not first and foremost bringing us back to Yahweh, man. Like just bringing us back to Yahweh. We was done, bro.
Yeah. Once what did he say?
Done,
he
bro.
said before he gave up the spirit, it is finished.
It is finished.
That means everything after that
Just gotta.
cannot be undone.
It can't.
That means the kingdom is going to come on the earth. There's nothing that we could, like, there's nothing that we was going to be able to do to stop that or make it go fast. This was coming anyway.
That's right.
We just thankful the Lord woke us up to allow us to be, first of all, he made us Israelite men. He made us Israelite men during this time, and he allowed us to be in the truth.
Come on, man.
To understand what all of this means, man. We understand what life and existence and why the earth was even created. It was created for us to dwell on, to rule over.
That's right.
The universe was created for us to dwell on, to rule. And Esau, he spent all these years trying to put us in the box.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to make it out the hood? Shoot this basketball. We're going to give you a contract.
Yeah.
They mad because brothers are thinking past that.
Right. Yeah.
You know, even like we were speaking on, even we're even leaving the mindset of being an employee that Thomas Edison and John D. Rockefeller wanted us to fucking be. You know, he said they wanted a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. This truth allows us to think. We're critically thinking. So now we apply that to our even our regular life. Like, okay, we see the economy going bad and shit. We see, all right, you know, and from my financial perspective, here it is. If they're not increasing your pay, but shit is getting more expensive, does it make sense to continue? Like everybody else gonna continue to be an employee to complain. You're complaining to the very system that set this shit up for you to struggle.
Exactly.
Brothers are starting to think outside of that. Like it says, Isaiah the 20th chapter, that we shall no more stay upon him that smote us. So we ain't thinking about Esau. Like, Esau was the end all be all.
Nobody Esau.
For real, man. Like,
but life exists.
Whatever, man. Yeah.
Esau was just the current manager of the world. Now we about to have new management. We are the new management of the earth.
Under new management.
It's like a company, and you know your big brother about to take over the company.
Yeah.
We know your house.
You know we about to be
so we ain't
juiced in.
tripping.
You know we about to be juiced in. We about to be CEO.
You know what I'm saying? So
We
like,
gonna keep,
they the boss now, whatever. Like bro said, they the manager of the earth now. All right, don't worry about it. My big brother get here. Why? Don't worry about it.
Wait,
That's
hold
like
on.
bro said. We ain't tripping.
We ain't tripping.
Everybody else stressed about life and all that. We know what these, and we know there's the prophecies coming in the past.
Esau in a lame duck phase where you have a lame duck president. You know when they have the election in November, and if they elect a new president, but they don't go in till January, that November to January, that's lame. That's a lame duck. So they don't really make any major decisions during that time because they about to have a new guy in there. That's Esau right now. He in a lame duck phase.
Lame duck phase.
He at the end of his phase.
I might do a video.
Beautiful analogy, bro.
He in the lame duck phase where, because why do we see? That's why we see he's fumbling over himself. This ain't the same America that dropped the atomic bomb. This is this America. They not one. They not united. They're divided amongst their own military. That's why they got rid of their army chief, man. Because they're like the small heads like we doing this, and the actual mighty men of Babylon are like, nigga, what are you doing?
It's not
because some of these men, a lot of these Edomites, they want America to continue. They want America to prosper. This is their home.
This is their home. This is their kingdom. They want that kingdom to keep going, man.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
But I had a precept going into what you were speaking on. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, and let's see, verse 6. Therefore we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord.
That's right.
For we walk by faith, not by sight.
That's right.
We are confident, I say, and willing, rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Like the brother said. He was like, we don't want to be here, man. Other than the fact that we have a job to do. You know?
That's it.
Verse 9, it says, wherefore we labor, that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him. That's why we're doing this, man. Whether we live or whether we die.
Come on.
We
Come
good.
on. We good.
Our souls are good, man.
Mhm.
Hey, that's what they go TikTok.
Still
Still
good.
good.
I ain't never seen y'all, but
I be seeing that little.
Yeah,
That's Jake too. That's funny.
Still good.
Yeah, I be seeing that dude. That dude crazy.
That's funny.
Still good.
Yeah, man. So let's take that day too. That's good. We're gonna wrap up.
Talk. This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 45.
Mm-hmm.
For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break into pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold,
Give me that Genesis government shall be on the show.
the great power have made known to the king what shall come to the pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure.
Break it down, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, so like the brother was going into, that's Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, Yahweh Shai is that entity, you know, that the Heavenly Father isn't going to come dwell on the earth, man. He made a carbon copy of himself to rule this realm.
I was thinking about that the other day after Spirit. Yeah.
So when his disciples said, you know, we want to see the Father, he said, what you mean? Have I not? You seen the Father, both in attributes, physical attributes, but also in will, man. Because Yahweh Shai wasn't doing anything that the Heavenly Father didn't want him to do, man. You know? And if Esau could, and it's even strategic that Yahweh Shai not on the planet right now.
Right.
That's even strategic.
Right. Yeah.
Esau can't coerce him. He can't do shit.
Yeah, that's right, bro. That's heavy, bro.
When Yahweh Shai pulled back up, he's pulling back as that angelic, authoritarian figure, man.
And he has to take over because he's gonna be present. Like the brother said, he's here through the Spirit and dwelling amongst us. Yeah. But if he was here on the planet Earth, he will be obligated to put down the rule. Yeah. That's why he's here, and that's why this wicked is ruling for right now, for a certain time. And that's a beautiful point. Yeah, because the Lord is, man, yeah.
What was it, bro, again?
Isaiah 9 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
And that's your Yahweh Shai. Okay? When you go down and break, because everything that the Lord puts out, you really got to dissect it, and it sometimes go deeper. Like, let's see, that mountain, right? He was formed without hands, which means no man created him. Yahweh created him through the word, and he created his son, right? So, bam. Mountain represents government. Okay? So, he's going to, basically, the governments of this world, he's like did you read that? That's it.
69?
Yeah. You read it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it back.
Isaiah 9 and 6 again. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father of Peace.
Yeah.
It goes, go ahead. So like, it's going verse 7.
But yeah, that mountain represents government. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, man, there's only gonna be one government, man. It's gonna be the throne of David, house of David. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be the government that's gonna rule the whole earth, man.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Verse 7, of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth forever. The zeal of Yahweh of hosts will perform this.
That's beautiful. I didn't even know it said. But yeah, the throne of David, the house of David, he's establishing it on earth, man. And guess what? King David is going to be on the right hand of Yahweh Shai. Basically, his right under Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And what does the throne of David entail? Heathen being in fucking subjection, being under our fucking feet. Okay. Getting their ass handed to them every fucking day. Every fucking day, all day long, till them 1,000 years up, and it's gonna take 1,000 years. Yeah, except but yeah, all right, to instill.
They still gonna be mentally.
They still gonna be mentally.
They gonna be that fucking
yeah. Trying to heal, we're gonna speed the day up. Oh, time to go back. But yeah,
Yeah, Esau don't got any more good days.
Nah.
All his good days are in the past.
That's right. right.
Damn.
That's right. It's in the past, man.
All this shit coming out about Epstein and all that shit.
Yeah.
They had all their fun and shit.
Yep.
They did their wicked. Now the
Yeah.
Lord is uncovering it all, man.
Because it reached the heavens.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, just like they sent this damn this shuttle to the damn, or they say they sent it to the like, but what the scripture say? The Lord said, "When thou shalt set thy nest among the stars, then shall I bring thee down," saith the Lord. They're literally fulfilling prophecy, man.
That's right.
Jackass.
Yeah.
Everything that you do, by you trying to control everybody, by putting a micro chip in everybody, you're fulfilling prophecy, nigga.
Right.
You in a catch-22 with the Lord, man.
Congratulations.
Stupid
You
fuck.
played yourself.
And of course, when a child get mad, they want to take that shit out on anybody except who the fuck is supposed to go toward.
Exactly.
You know. So Esau gonna try to take it out on the ambassadors. We just ambassadors, man.
That's it.
Nigga, you've been watching us. You've been watching our phones, bugging our phones. You know, paying attention to us, sending niggas after us and shit.
Yeah.
And you guess what? We're regular men.
Yeah.
We ain't meeting up making pipe bombs and shit.
And we ain't been touched. And then the Lord's gonna lift a standard when y'all really decide to roll us, so we ain't even got nothing to worry about. We ready to get that stupid ass nigga. Dummy. Is you stupid or dumb? Is you dumb, stupid?
Esau was trying to do all this, you know, striking our channel, trying to intimidate us.
Yeah,
now this nigga worried, man.
Yeah.
This nigga worried because you didn't lost the script with Iran, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your one, and like we went into the history of that. Like Iran was really strategic because they had already suffered regime change.
Yeah.
They put in a Shah of Iran.
Yeah.
And guess what? The Lord had the people remove that nigga and put in the Ayatollah, and now we're here.
Yeah.
Esau don't got control of Iran, bro. And Iran.
And they took out the Ayatollah, but then his son is stepping up in his steam, and he got his pops.
And it's the Lord movies. So you know in the movies, them little bad guys when they kill their mama, they be wanting blood, man. They don't stop. So Esau Edom got to deal with that dude.
Yeah, what they say, a villain was born.
Yeah. Really was
Type
born.
shit. Type shit.
So I thought these lights would come on, but it's we about to close up. Man. Anybody got anything?
Oh yeah, I have one.
Okay, bring it
get
out.
this
Bring
in
it out.
Colossians
You got
real
something?
quick.
Okay,
This
Close the crease.
Colossians chapter 1 and verse 12, giving thanks unto the Father, which have made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light, who have delivered us from the power of darkness, and have translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood.
His blood, that's the blood.
Even the forgiveness of sins.
And that's why the blood, that's why we were harkening on the importance of Yahushua's sacrifice, the Passover, the blood, the resurrection, man. Like y'all really playing a dangerous game, y'all Christians, man. Y'all just need to leave this Bible alone, man. And you just go find something safe to do. Please find something safe to do.
Just real quick. It's 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yeah, so man, that's what's gonna go on, man. The Lord ain't gotta keep on hearkening to the hopeful elect, telling them the times we in, because they're gonna know what times we in, man. And when they you good. And when they shall say peace and safety, you see Trump trying to say he about to come with a new oil system and all that. I don't know if y'all seen
Remember,
that.
he set up, before this damn war jumped off, he set up the board of peace.
Oh yeah, see?
For the Middle East.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
What has happened since then? Everybody done got fucking bombed.
So no matter how many talks, because sometimes you see they're going to war, then you'll see, we got an uncontrolled peace talk. No matter what they say, man, this thing is going to happen because this is ordained from the Lord.
That's right, bro.
That's right. But it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should not overtake you. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as the others, but let us watch and be sober.
That's right. I got one of my favorite ones that ties in both of the brothers' points. Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So man, hey, wake up, Jake. Man, we don't even know how else to tell it to you. It's things about to get hectic out here, man. Things about to get drastic. It says evil days are coming, man. All right, like a time that's never been before. Ever since the earth was created, man. All right, so really lock in, really do everything that you can to really build a relationship with your power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. If you are a so-called Latino Native American, or if you are of another nation, this word resonates with you. Like Romans 8:8, it says that, basically we tell the Spirit by the Spirit that we are the children of Yahweh by Yahushua. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, Lord willing, that was edifying and exhorting camp. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors due to our apostles, our bishops, and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, safety to the Lord's elect. Until next time, brothers signing out. Shalom.
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 Baba Bar.
All right, bye.